So we've got this short clip from the International Space Station. Now, they can't make it any more obvious for you. Your biases are holding you back if you still believe in this, Tosh. Look at this.
Hello, and welcome to the toilet of the International Space Station. Let's say you're up here on ISS and you need to go to the restroom. You want to come to this cabin, and the first thing you want to do is grab this piece of equipment and turn this rotary switch 90 degrees to the open position. What that does is it turns on a fan, which creates a suction effect in this hose so that you can use this yellow element for your number one.
Now, that sounds wonderful, my dear. You highlighting this incredible technology on your space station. The problem is here, you requiring a suction device for your number one poses a bit of a problem for all of us. Because if you require a suction device for your number one to go down the tube, and you're in this weightless environment, how are you digesting any kind of food? What suction device are you using for your body to align itself and have its vector with its food go downwards if you haven't got a suction machine, and yet you're highlighting that in this environment that you're supposedly in, for things to go down, you require a suction machine. Oops. Let's continue this, Tosh, anyway.
For number two, the principle is actually exactly the same, suction. We have a solid waste container here, and on top of it is this seat. And the solid waste container is connected via this hose to the same fan, so that, again, the same suction effect allows you to do your number two in weightlessness. I want to show you how it looks, but since we don't want any bad smells to come out, we're going to actually turn on the fan. It's going to be a little bit loud. Here we go. Now you can lift the lid, and there is this seat that sort of looks comfortable, but you don't really sit in weightlessness. So most of us actually prefer to lift this one as well and use directly the opening that goes into the bag. And in fact, there is a...
So they've got a direct opening that goes into a bag, but she claimed this thing works on suction. Well, it can't, can it, if it's a bag that your bottom sits over and does its business on? So there's no suction involved. So you've kind of highlighted the fact that this is just a silly prop. It looks like a silly prop anyway. But again, you're stating that you need suction to pull your waste down. What's sucking your food down, my dear? So this toilet system on the International Space Station debunks the whole of space. It debunks yourself with the bag that supposedly got suction, but where would the suction come from if you're directly sat above the bag? Wouldn't, would it? And two, the fact you need suction in the first place highlights the fact that all of these people would be unable to digest their food because their body doesn't have a suction device inside of it. So they're obviously not in a weightless environment, in space, and this toilet is just what it looks like, a silly prop.